Hello everybody and welcome to Real and Virtual Outdoors. This is July the 19th, 2022. And for historical records, I have lived 50 years on this earth and have never seen it this hot in the state of Texas. It's 110 degrees outside and it is smoldering hot. I want to welcome you to Tuesday's live stream. Scheduled live stream every Tuesday and Thursday on Real and Virtual Outdoors. I'm changing the thumbnail over at the computer, and as soon as I get that done, we'll get the show on the road. Today, we're going to be playing Fishing Sim World. This is the hunt for Megalodon. Megalodon is the largest Wales catfish in this game, and I have started the hunt to catch him for the first time. So, we are at Lago del Mundo Lake. Lago del Mundo stands for World Lake in Spanish. This is a rendition of that lake in the country of Spain. And that is where we're going to start fishing for Megalodon. Papa Smurf. Well, I got maybe had a little knowledge that Aaron maybe don't have on that, Kelly. You're at the beach. Good for you, Art. Chris, how are you? Alright. So, I have a little inside knowledge about this fish. Now that doesn't necessarily mean that I'm going to get him today, but we're going to continue to try, and there will be other lives. So, we're sure going to make a run at him. I have a little insider knowledge on where to find him and how to catch him. So we're going to see today if we can't accomplish that goal. And that is insider knowledge I'll be keeping to myself for a while, because I would like to catch him before Aaron. Chris Everett, I seen you go by. How are you, sir? Glad to have Eric here. Don R, hello, sir. I watched your Sunday morning coffee on rerun the other day. Enjoyed it. Doing a good job, Don. Alright. We got these rods out. So, let me go through and tell you what I got on for bait. Real quick. On rod 1 over here, I have the Essential Cell Boilie. Pay attention to that. Essential Cell. Rod 2, I believe, has the mackerel head on it, and rod 3 has the whole roach. But it could be the other way around. The roach could be on 2 and the mackerel head could be on 3. That's the bait I have. So, we're going to sit back and chat, enjoy each other's company. I'm going to watch rods. I am going to put the spot rod out, drop a little pack bait out periodically through the stream. Kind of stirs the fish up a little bit. I'm going to wait a few more minutes for the stream to get going good. I've got a couple of exciting announcements about some new games we're going to be playing and some plans for the channel. We got a fish on rod 3. So let's take care of that. While we battle this fish, I want to talk about the weather a little bit here in my area. I said this is the first stream. I have lived on this earth 50 years. And all 50 of that I have lived in the state of Texas. I have never saw it as hot as it is today. It's supposed to reach 110 degrees today. And I'm going to tell you, it's well on its way to getting there, if it's not already there. So, if you're having heat in your home area, please take precautions. This heat is no joke. This is not a big one. This is a small one for this lake. It's hot. It's miserably hot. Like I said, I have never saw it this hot. I'm gonna sure try Jeremy. I got a little insider information on him, so we're gonna try to get him today. This is not him, but we're sure gonna try to make a run at him. Anytime I play in this game, I'd love to do it on live. The chances of that are probably not all that high, but anytime I'm playing this game, from this point forward, I will be recording, so that in case I do get him offline, I'll have video proof and make a video out of it for everybody to see. That's a nice one, but that's not the Megalodon. That's 92 pounds. Good looking fish. I hold those a little longer on the view for the thumbnails purposes. Alright, let's get that back out there. Okay. So I'm going to make this announcement now, and then I'll make it again later as some more people come in. The new hunting game, Way of the Hunter, which is supposed to compete with Hunter Call of the Wild. That's the game that I play for y'all a lot here on the channel. Comes out August 16th. More exciting news for the people that enjoy the fishing stream, gaming streams the most. The Angler Call of the Wild, which is made by people that made the Call of the Wild, Expansive Worlds, has announced this morning, bright and early, I got to see it over my coffee, that the Angler Call of the Wild will be released on the 31st day of August. So I'm going to have 2 new games to play for y'all, and I will be purchasing those on PC. And I'm going to be trying to get away from doing PlayStation live streams as I do now. Mainly because this is a PlayStation 4, and I want to I don't want to spend any more money on an old system when I have a new gaming computer that I can do a lot better quality streams with overlays and things for y'all. So I have been working on that every day, trying to get things arranged for us to be ready to go. So it should be a lot of fun. I'm hoping this fall I found an inside crappie house that I think I can get on. I'm hoping this fall I can get a little more fishing content up. Me gonna get through some crappie fishing. So, and I gotta tell you, I got a new computer, and editing videos on that new computer is like night and day. So, very happy about that. I can make a video in 45 minutes from start to finish with that new computer. Well, the old laptop is taking me 2-3 hours to get one out. So, look at them catfish right here, guys. There's two big ones right there. You swim out there and go back that piece of bait. Look at that. He's going down. There he goes. Oh, got a fish on rod too. This is the whole roach. The last one was caught on the mackerel head. Pretty much everything I catch today will 90% of it will probably be whales, catfish with a few pike. Xanders mixed in. They do bite the live bait. And maybe a carp or two on the essential cell, but hope everybody's having a good week. Hope everybody's staying cool. And now rod 3's taking off. This fish right here is pulling pretty good. All these fish are early in the fight. Not a whole lot you can do with them. You just kind of gotta hold on and let them play themselves out. That's pretty much my technique on how to catch them. I try not to get too aggressive with swinging the rod around and doing a lot of pull one way, pull the other. That's just, I don't believe that's the correct way to do it. I think if you get in the habit of doing that, you get a big fish on and you will break them off. See, he's making a run again. We'll just let him make his run. I'll keep some tension on him. Keep the weight on him and keep him coming the direction I want him to come. Okay, he's ready to come on in the net now. It's another big catfish. We're going to get a quick look at him. That's only 83 pounds. I don't want to get to rod 2 now. Or, sorry, rod 3. We're going to get that rod going. See what we got here. I don't think it's a very big fish. He's running too fast. Same situation. We're just going to keep some pressure on him. I want to thank the people that watch in the background. I know there's a lot of folks that watch in the background that don't come in to chat, and I want to thank y'all for watching and listening, or whatever you're able to do. I'm grateful for your participation, your comments, your instant messages, etc. I try to read all of them and try to respond if someone has questions, or may take me a day or two to get around to it. But I always try to accommodate. Okay. We're gonna respot this essential cell. It's just a yellow barley. It doesn't really tell us what flavor it is. It's just, well, it does, but I can't remember. But it does give you a quick rundown of the bait. Thursday's live stream, we're going to be doing the Hunter. I switched it up this week, mainly because I had some things I needed to get done, and I didn't really have the time to go in and get. I had meetings all morning, didn't have time to go in and get everything set up, so this was set up for last fishing trip, so we just come back here today and decided we'd get our gear ready to do for Megalodon. I made another attempt at the duck hunting. It was a struggle. It was about like the stream I did for duck hunting. I've consulted with a few of my compadres that game, and after we viewed some of the video of what how the hunt went, because I was smart enough to record it, I think the issue is I'm not leading the birds far enough. So we're going to go back at that again and try it. Alright, we just wait. Give y'all a look at the setup I got here. My hope is that big fish will come by and we'll get a shot at him today. I sure would like to land him. I actually got out of the boat on this lake and did a little bass fishing. There's bass in this body of water, and That's pretty good luck. We may have to do that one of these days. Get out on a boat. Throw some big swim baits and see what we can come up with. This is quickly becoming my favorite lake to fish on this map. Okay, let's throw out some ballies here. Kind of bait the hole a little bit. We'll throw out 2 around each bait. Total of 6. Supposed to quicken the pace of the activity of the fish a little bit. Alright. A lot of fish jumping around out here in front of me. No. I have not had an opportunity to do an episode of the Fishing Pond on Monday night. Mondays has been kind of tied up. We're going to try to get that going here on Monday night. At least for a little while. It may not be for 2 hours, but it will be for a little while. I've been spending a lot of time trying to get all my electronics going in the right direction for our game day lives. I don't know if y'all saw that to the right of the screen right there. There's a big old catfish tail come up there. So we're definitely having them around us. This water here is somewhere in the neighborhood of 18 to 20 foot, according to the electronics. Rod 2 just really took off. You see that? We're on. Hello there, Ron. How are you? Glad you come by. Hope you're having a good day. Usually when they take off like that, they're not whales. They're usually a zander or a pike. So he's not very big. We get him landed as quickly as we can because he's just a little pike. All right. run you been doing any fishing? Alright. Now we wait. Fishing for this Megalodon's a waiting game for sure. I only know a few people that's caught this fish. That have any kind of video proof or that caught this fish, so. Yes, sir. We got the same thing here. Gonna be 110 today. And I gotta tell you, I went outside for a few minutes about 11 o'clock, and she's well on her way to getting there too. It is ridiculous. Hello, Miss Jody. How are you? I wish I was little. I'm working on getting little. Looking forward to your fishing challenge on Thursday. Listen, well, I got a few people in here. I'm not going to go into big details, but I have a friend of mine, a very good friend of mine. Her and I have been friends over 30 years, and she's having surgery today for a tumor on the frontal lobe. So if you have a quick minute and say a prayer for my friend, I'd appreciate it. I am on Instagram. How you ever run on there too? I'll be setting up a little late, Jody. On Thursday, I can be in the chat for a little while. On Thursday night. I've lost about 30 pounds, folks, and made a big difference on my being able to sit in the chair a little longer and not be ready to go lay down at 8 o'clock in the evening. 30 pounds will do a lot for you. So we got a long way to go, and we're still working hard on it. I told my wife the other day I want to get down to 150 pounds. Maybe 125. You know what she told me? She said, "You'll look like a bobblehead." Hello, Eddie. Thank you for coming in, sir. I've seen one with a partial tail, but I had never seen one with the tail gone. I do. Okay, we got a fish on the essential cell. I do remember. That was Josh Dunnigan's tournament. Him and his wife put that on. I believe I'm correct on that. Okay, we got a fish on here, and he is making a run. This does act like a whale, so could this be our guy? I don't know. I'll have to get a look at him. Sure would tickle me to catch him, I gotta tell you all that. Did you? Have you really? That's wonderful, Jody. That is wonderful. Yeah, 30 pounds has made a big difference for me. It's made a big difference on my back. It's made a big difference on my legs. Uh, I don't know where. I can't remember. Uh, I cannot remember what it is because I don't look at it very often. You got Facebook? You got Facebook? Send me a. I know it. Alright, I don't think this is Megalodon, but he's a good one. No, he's not Megalodon for sure. 71. We'll take him. Air Run, if you got, if you're on Facebook, go over to Real and Virtual Outdoors. I have a group page. Join that. It's open. Post your picture up there, you fish, so everybody can see. I'll have to get with you on that name because I can't remember what it is. Yeah, he's not the one we're looking for, Jody. One we're looking for is about 193 pounds. Oh, he's about half size what we want. Yeah. You post, and please post your pictures up there if you catch something nice, or show your jigs off that you're using and catching them, whatever. That's what I made it for. Yeah, 30 pounds made a big difference for me, so I've never been this fat. So I'm trying to do something about it. I'm getting a little older, so I need to make life a little easier on myself. Well, I don't too much worry about getting kicked out of somewhere. Oh, Beans, how are you? I'm glad to hear that. Which one is your favorite, the fishing or the hunting? I always look for feedback from people that watch me. You see that tail of that fish? Good night. I always look for feedback on things that from people that watch me, and something you may want to see, or we're going to have some new hunting and fishing games coming up on this channel very soon. The hunting, well, I was just speaking on that. Way of the Hunter is coming out the 16th day of August. I will be purchasing that, and we're going to get started on doing some live streams on that. Those will be on PC. I had to get a control and everything. I can work a keyboard and a mouse. The mouse is not the issue, it's the keyboard sometimes, and because I use an on-screen keyboard when I do my typing, but I got a gamepad. hooked to the computer now, so we're going to be ready to go. That's a big old catfish out there. That tail keeps coming up. And there goes Rod too, taking off. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, he's not very big. This is a different location that I'm doing different, what they call a pod, that I fished last week for y'all. I believe it's on Thursday. But this is the spot I'm trying to hunt down that Megalodon. So, making a pretty good run now. We'll be playing the hunter on Thursday. I usually do that on Tuesday. I had some things to do today. I had a meeting or two I needed to attend, and I couldn't get around to doing it. But to set it up properly, and we're gonna be doing that on Thursday. Yeah, he's not very big. He's just showing off. That's a little one. Good. Good, good. That's good. And please post your stuff there on your fishing. And thanks. Because I like to share with other people. And I got a lot of people in the community on the group page. That's what I made it for. I appreciate it, everybody's support. I don't like to talk about numbers on YouTube because it seems like you do that. It causes an issue. I will say it this way. I am halfway to the community tab. And that is my goal for this channel, is to get the community tab. Mainly because I like sharing out people and trying to help other channels. And I even like helping channels out. It's beyond the threshold of being monetized. A lot of good people that I know that have treated me well and good to me, and I like sharing their stuff out. So it's very important for me to get the community tab. So we are well on the way. I will not be in I think I started doing YouTube in November of last year. So I didn't really know with the type of content I was going to be putting up, how many people would be interested in it. Wildcat Riggs, hello, hello. Good to see you. But I've received a lot of support, and I really appreciate it. And I think the community tab is a reachable goal for me. So I'm very happy to be growing. It's thanks to y'all. I think I got 5. We're chasing one big fish. We're after what they call Megalodon. Supposed to be the biggest fish in this lake. I got a little inside information from a buddy of mine that's caught him. Kind of like sharing a fishing spot, I guess. Chances of catching him on live is probably pretty low. But as I stated, anytime I'll be playing this game, I will be recording. Because if I get him, I want to make sure I get him on camera. This game is probably, I'm going to guess, probably 5 or 6 years old. It's still one of my favorites to play. I really enjoy the versatility of this. I can sit here on the bank and catfish. or I could jump in the boat on this same lake and go fish for bass. So I like the versatility of it. It's not a one trick pony, so to speak. They're probably trying to find some shade there. Good night, 4 to 6 feet of water. I gotta tell you, them fish, that water's 90 degrees here, according to my buddy Chris, El Gato Azul TV. He fished the same lake over here that I live by, that I was fishing before the bars closed down. And he said the water temperature is 90 on the surface. I don't think I've ever saw it that hot. And I bet you it's even hotter than that now. We'll see you. Alright, let's put a little bait out. Little enticing stuff here. This stuff kind of dissolves in the water. I'll give you a little peek at it. I can get a little closer to the bank here. You should be able to see that as it dissipates out in the water. Kind of hard to see right there with the glare on it, but it is some feed dissipating out. At least it's not raining on me today. Throw a few more boilies out. Try to get them stirred up. Sometimes they bite a little faster than others. This curved throwing stick that I'm using here is something that they use over in Europe a bunch. It's made to throw out these boilies. I'll tell you a little trick. I heard somebody the other day, and don't quote me on this, I may be not correct. I think it might have been Pontoon Jody said I thought maybe not been her, but somebody said they made some boilies and tried them one time. And boilies are hard, round balls. And you're supposed to use it with a hair rig. You run a needle through them with a and run them on hair, a piece of light string. But I seen a deal the other day where a guy had a really good idea, and the hook actually sits underneath the boilie. And what he done is he run a drill bit, small drill bit, through the boilie, and then he took a piece of line and fold it in half and run it through the bally, and place the hook on the bottom of the bally, and then burnt the other end of the fishing line where it melted over the hole, and it just held the hook there. And the bally was just sitting on the bottom of the hook, attached by the fishing line. Of course, he's using, big test, but anyway, the hook sits on top of the bally, and you run the hook through the loop, and then you burn it at the ends. And it's designed so when the fish picks up the bally, he also picks up the hook. But, if a fish picks it up on a hair rig and doesn't get the hook, he's going to get the bally. So that was an easier way to do it than doing a hair rig. And quite interesting how he done it. Thank you, Rustic. I appreciate it. Good to see you. I'm doing fine, sir. Thank you. Just killing a little time today. There's a big old catfish right there. I should have asked Art if he's doing any ocean fishing. Art, if you still listening, are you ocean fishing? Or are you just laying around on the beach? I hadn't fished saltwater in so long. Used to love to go fish for flounders. I think he's trying to cloud up on me. Yeah, it is. Probably gonna get wet here shortly. Rod 3's got a bite. And come on. There it goes. Well, he's slow taking off with that, wasn't he? I heard the bait alarm go off before the rod moved. Ooh-wee, this is a big one here. Come on back around here. He's gonna make a run. Ain't a whole lot I can do besides keep the pressure on him. You going to the beach on the 29th? Are you going to do any fishing? Or you just going for family time? These big ones right here make a run, and all you can really do is just hold on and kind of let them tire themselves out. I have a 12-foot rod here with an 80-pound braid, so got big line. I'll try to keep him out of any corners, anything he can get behind, because they will break you off. I got him turned here now. Try to slide him right down the bank. And we got another run. Fish on, yes sir. I gain on him, he makes a run. It's gonna go on for a few minutes. I got the drag turned up pretty good, and he's just peeling it off. Really? That ought to be fun. And maybe y'all do a live. I'll get to watch a little of it. I really like watching Jeremy and Jamie and Rebecca too. They're it's fun to watch those Jamie and Rebecca fish. They have a good time with it. That's what it's supposed to be about. All right. He's not Megalodon, but he's big. £117. What's up, Dan, my man? That's a big boy there. He about 80 pounds short of what I'm looking for, though. Good. I get to watch a little of it then. Alright, let's get them back out there. Yep, it'll be a lot of fun. It'll be a lot of fun. Well, I like to watch Jamie and Rebecca. They're a lot of fun. They have a good time with it. You know, they enjoy each other's time spending fishing. It's fun to watch. It's good content. I hope that crane's got air conditioner. It's hot here, man. I'm gonna tell you. There goes the essential sail. Got a fish on rod 1. Yeah. Appreciate you coming in. Rusty. Have a good afternoon, sir. 3 yards, good night. Good. Well, I gotta tell you, I was just telling them, Dan, when I first come on the stream, that I've lived on this earth 50 years and I've never saw it as hot as it is in the state of Texas today. Ever. And I've lived here all my life. That's talking about 110 degrees. Big Slim. What's up, Big Slim? It's a pretty good sized fish here. Same game plan, just keep the pressure on him. That's it. Yeah, you funny. Oh man. Somebody asked me the other day, Troy, how you gonna get by in that type heat? I said, Fatty's gonna stay in the house, baby. That's how I'm gonna get by on the heat. Oh, Lord. Well, they said the heat index is supposed to be 115 here today. I won't be going out there to see what it's like either. I ain't going out there. That's ridiculous. I got plenty games to play and plenty TV and stuff to watch on YouTube. I'll just ride it out till it's over with. Well, you know, I hadn't seen Froggy and got the details on it, because she'll know. But I think it got so hot somewhere over there in the UK that it buckled the runway at the airport. They had to do some repairs to it because heat damaged it somehow or another. He's just 95. There's a lot of fish in this lake, over 100. Hold that pose a second. I need some thumbnails for the catfishing videos. But it evidently had buckled some runway and damaged it somehow over there, where they was going to have to repair it at an airport. They couldn't use it. I don't know all the details, but right. Yeah, I know. I think her internet's went out is what it is, and they just hadn't got around to getting it fixed yet. Alright, that wasn't Megalodon, but we got a little time left. We might do a few more of these, the hunt for Megalodon streams. I sure would like to catch him for y'all live. Oh, good. Yeah. I got to find somebody that can help me with my some questions about computer, not a computer, but when I live stream for you guys, I do it over the Wi-Fi, uh, which I never have a problem with. It always comes out great. But if I want to remote play using the PlayStation to send a signal to the computer, the PlayStation works off 2.5 gigahertz, and it's not really fast enough. I need to find somebody that can tell me whether, if I tie the PlayStation and the computer together with the ether cable, will that eliminate the lag, or does it also have to be plugged into the Wi-Fi? Which I don't think it has to be plugged into the Wi-Fi, because the Wi-Fi doesn't have any lag. It's just the system has a lag from going to system to computer. Oh no. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of that. I'm afraid that's a mess. I think they're having a heat wave over in uh, France right now too. I think they've been having problems over there. Yeah, it does have a slight delay, but when the signal comes from the PlayStation and it over to the computer, it has even a more delay. And I'm trying to figure out if I run a Ethernet cable between the computer and the PlayStation, will they work off of each other and not have to worry about having a PlayStation lag. These streams I do for y'all now is Wi-Fi. I have very fast internet. It's not the internet connection, it's the lag between the two machines. Yeah, ooh. Yeah, I just mentioned, in fact, that You may already been in that somewhere over in the UK it buckled a runway at an airport. The heat did damaged it. 91 in Colorado. This heat needs to go somewhere. Well, it's not gonna get any better. There's that high pressures out there to the west uh, of Texas out there. I think it's right over New Mexico. As long as that's out there spinning, it ain't gonna get no better for us or anybody west either. It's just sitting there. Yeah, that's what I need to. It does have it. It's a new computer. It does have. Uh, but I need to find somebody that knows. I may have to go. I don't know. I need to find somebody to talk to uh, about it. There's one on the whole roach. Of course, I'm fixing to get away from buying games for the PS4. And this PS4 I've had for quite a while, and they're going to start making a lot of the newer games on the PS5 platform. This is going to become obsolete like PS3 did. They won't be making any new games for it. So, got to start trying to do lives on the computer. It's better quality, and I can do more with it. The one thing the advantage that I gained with doing it from the computer is advanced notifications. I can put a notification up for game day on Monday, where everybody knows it's coming on ahead of time, and it's just not a bing, and it's there. So, we're gonna get this fish in real quick because he's small. A quick look, not very big. 31. Get him back in, and we got a fish on rod 3. I want to get to that. And he's on. And this is running kind of fast, so he's not going to be a whales. The computer back here should have those ports on it, Dan. It's a brand new gaming computer, so. The 2 games is coming out in August, which is another hunting game and a fishing game. I will be purchasing those, but they will be on PlayStation. I mean on the computer. I'll be purchasing that from Steam. Just a small pike. Oh yeah. You get 10,000 experience points. Yeah, that would bump me up big time. Which my level's pretty high on this PS4 version. Because I've been playing it a long time. On the Xbox version, the only reason I have it on Xbox is because I multiplayer with a couple of folks, and that's how we do it. So through Xbox. Megalodon is the biggest fish in the lake. In this lake, the biggest catfish in the game, rather. They have a Megalodon in every body of water and every venue. I don't know a whole lot of people that's caught him. I know a few folks that's caught him. Most of the gamers that I know that are big time, they do exclusively the hunter. If they play other games, they do it on a second channel. Uh, they don't do anything else but the hunter. Call of the Wild, and it draws the crowd. And I got one guy that I converse with. He's knocking on the door 30K subscribers. So it does draw a crowd. The hope is that this Way of the Hunter is coming out, and it's going to be the next big hit. We'll just have to see what kind of game it is. Yeah. I like to do a little bit more variety. I like to have a little bit more of a close-knit thing with my subscribers. You get 30,000 subscribers, God, that's got to be hard. And there's no way you could manage that. I enjoy the side of being able to pay attention to the chat and talk to y'all. Next up, bowling. What is next? Let's talk about what's next. Farming simulator's probably coming up soon. I'm starting a YouTube family farm. And I've got something I'm working on right now. I started working on last night. I got to do a little more research on it. But I'm going to have a game that I'm going to be able to play. I hope that y'all will enjoy. We'll just have to see. I'm not going to tell it. We're going to wait and see. It's going to be action-packed though. So we'll see. I'm going to hold that. I'm going to hold that in reserve for a while. Just throw a little teaser out there. Appreciate you, Mike. Appreciate you sharing me out. Yeah, you happy birthday to the lady. Tell her I said happy birthday. Enjoyed coming up last night talking to you and Scott. I always enjoy it. Hello, Emily. Thanks for coming by. Well, let's throw out a spot rod so we can bait the hole a little bit. Yeah, it was an interesting show you had last night. I watched it. I just decided to pop on the panel there and aggravate a little bit before I went to bed. Oh, we got a fish on the rod more. But I was watching James. That was a good show last night, Mike. You know me, I like to lurk a little bit now and then. The clicker on your joystick. I think it's gonna be another quality catfish here. We'll keep the pressure on him. Come on. Yeah, it's a whales. Gotcha. He's ready to come on in the net now. Level 86. That'll make a nice thumbnail right there with the tackle box sitting in front. I'm going to go back and clip some of these out. Thank you, thank you. We're after the the Megalodon, though. He's not the Megalodon. Never caught the Megalodon. This is a tip from a game friend of mine about where he's at, the Megalodon, the location of the Megalodon. So we're fishing this spot today, trying it. I got a tip from him about where to fish and what bait to use, so sure would like to catch him on live. Well, anytime I play this game, I've been recording, because if I get him on, I want to have it on video. That was a whole roach. Tell me about it, Mike. 100, it's gonna be 110 here today. Oh, I could go over to the dock in the morning early, fish for 2 hours, and leave. But they ain't gonna bite. Them fish ain't gonna bite up that dock in this type of heat. What's going on, Big Mac? Thanks for coming by. We're throwing out a little pack bait here. I'll let that dissolve. Now we wait. Thank you, Emily. Thank you very much. Did you see that fish's tail? Good night. I seen one earlier. It pop tail up, it probably is going to be, had a chance to be probably Megalodon. Johnny Small Pepper. Yeah, thank you, Mike. Good to see you, Johnny. Yeah, Mike's a great guy. He's always sharing me out. Appreciate all his help. I got off there the other day and I looked, and had 157, 58 views, and I'm like, good night, that's got to be wrong. I had to look at it again to make sure I was right. What in the world did I do so good on this stream? It was Mike. He shared me out. That's what it was. I had a couple people share me out that day, and I appreciate y'all doing that for me. It helps. It helps. I try to share out folks, and that's why I built a group page and on Facebook group, people to put their stuff up, because sharing it out, it helps. The world and the internet is a big place. You have to kind of work at it to get noticed. Yeah, I know, and I got to looking at that, and I'm like, yeah, that's what it is. But there's a fish right there at the bank. The world and the internet's a big place, so you have to kind of work at it and hard. And when people share you out, it helps. It makes a difference. And they do add up. I get I get quite a few replays. Now, usually when you do a live, after the first week, maybe 2 weeks, it's pretty much dead. But for the gaming side of it, I get a lot of views. I run this thing 2 hours. They may not stay the whole time, but they stay a decent amount of time. So I'm still getting views, 2 or 3 or 4 weeks later. And for gaming, it's good for that because you get a lot of views after the fact. And two, another thing that helps me, and I know when you watch on a device, you can see the chat. But for people that watch at home on TV, the chat stays up there because it's recorded, so it's available immediately. So yeah, they add up, and I always try to, I got links I share. If there's somebody that I can always help in return, Mike, a lot of people was trying to grow, let me know. I'll sure start sharing out their links on my Facebook group page, and I'm halfway there to the community tab, so almost. So I'd like to get that tab before I can do a little more sharing out. This is a catfish here, and there's a fish on rod 3 as well. I got to take care of one rod at a time, though. I need a Joey. Yeah, anytime, brother. Anytime. Just let me know. I ain't no rush, Dan. I'm too old to rush. but I appreciate it. Come on. Come on in here. Now that fish is on rod 3. You see where he's running around in a circle real fast? I bet that ain't a catfish. So I ain't too worried about getting to him. Come on back here. This is ready to come on in the net. He's a pretty good sized boy. $93. Well, I'll get some good screenshots today. Alright, let me. Oh, he just come off. Rod 3. Fish got off. Alright, no big deal. Hi, Froggy. Yes, ma'am, I know it is. I heard. I was just telling them that I heard on the news that some runway over there in the UK got damaged by the heat, buckled or something. I hope you get your internet back going soon. I miss seeing you. Yes, it does. It does vibrate a lot. The guard dog is going wild. All 11 pounds of her. Somebody knocked at the door. I apologize. I got one that mine's pretty good. Got one that when you knock on the door, my wife usually has to get her because she won't. Hard to mine. Hey, good. Y'all better plug your ears. Be quiet. Be quiet. Huh? Amazon? That's alright.
For me.
These folks is used to that dog barking.
That's enough.
Alright. Good night. Yeah, save your mobile data. I appreciate you coming by. I figured you still out of internet. But when you comment on a video, I see it a lot of time. And I try to respond to you. Thank you, Mike. Thank you. Have a good night, sir. Rod 3, I think, may be getting a bite. Yep, there it goes. That's on the mackerel head. Now, we're on. This is probably a whale's. This is probably a catfish. Yep, it is. He's pretty good size. He's not Megalodon size. If I get Megalodon on you're looking at the screen, you'll pretty much be able to know it. It's a good size. Probably in the 90 class. Come on back this way. You ain't got no business down there. We're probably going to do this a couple more times. Not on this version, Dan. And we don't have an ocean fishing game yet. They give you the option of U.S. waters or European waters. So we'll probably do the hunt for the Megalodon a couple more times and spread out a little bit. Unless I catch him on the video. I guarantee you that'll be going up that day. But we about got him worked on in the net. He's a little different color. Some of them I've been catching is kind of green. He's a little more black on the back, a little more pearl on the belly. Nice looking fish. 77. I predicted him to be a little bit bigger than that. I was a little off, but they are fun to catch. And I'm not sitting in 100-degree heat doing it either. I got on there yesterday and did a multiplayer with Polar Bear, some of his multiplayer friends, and on Xbox. Played NBA 2K basketball. I play some. I'm no great 2K player, but I had a good day yesterday. I scored 12 points in one game. I was thrilled with that. I figured those guys would put it on me pretty good. I held my own. Well, I did good. Well, it was kind of an enjoyable experience to sit back and relax and play a few hoops. Be doing that again. Hi Stephanie, how are you? I seen Richard Gar. Did he catch any catfish during that trip or just gar? He keeps catching them gar. You may have to go with him, show him how to catch catfish. Was that on? Was he live when he caught that? All right, a 10-pound flathead. Well, that's a prize in itself, isn't it? It's so hot here. I love to melt. Oh. Yeah, okay. I'll go back. I'm going to go back. Was that on his channel? Whose channel was that on? Tell me so I can go back and look at it. I get done here. I'd give you something good to watch. Parker's. Okay. I'm gonna go check it out after I get done out here. Be time for me to get a cold drink. Relax. Start pondering on what I'm gonna eat tonight. Oh, I think I'm gonna have shish kebabs and black-eyed peas and a green salad. I think that sounds good. I got a shish kebab in there I need to cook. Or I need to eat, rather. Mama's cooked it, I just need to eat it. And I'm going to tell y'all something that may be surprising to you. When you're on a 1,200 calorie diet, you got to really work at it to figure out what you can eat. If you look at a cheeseburger, that's 300 calories just for looking at it. But if I want to lose, I got to put the work in. Alright, let's put this bait basket out there and see if I can get on the phone here and call somebody in. I gotta go. I should have got a notification on that when they went live. I didn't get one. I bet. I know I was subscribed to Parker. I bet YouTube messed that up. I'll go check that. A lot of times I'll sit at the computer and watch movies. Watch movies on a little TV next to the computer I got and have fishing going on YouTube at the same time. All right, there goes the essential cell with a body on it. Let's see what we got here. We haven't caught a carp today. That's kind of odd. This may be the first carp. But we're really not trying to catch carp. Notice we hadn't caught any carp on the cut bait. They leave that alone. This baldy I have on here is supposed to be something good for the catfish, but it will catch carp too. Come on. I think this is the first carp of the day. Yes, it is. A mirror carp. Good. I can clip that off. I was waiting for him to get his tail in a good spot where it wasn't taking up the screen. Alright. There's a future thumbnail for something. I got them rods spread too far apart. Can't I can see them. Alright, there we go. We're in a good spot now. So the anticipation on the new hunting and fishing game, especially the hunting game that's going to come out here in about 3 weeks, is really high for me. I'm hoping it's good. Hunting games, until the Hunter Call of the Wild come along, have been mostly a disappointment. So I hope that this is going to be a good game. I don't know. Some of you may remember that they do a little gaming. The Cabela's made a video game. A lot of people enjoyed that game, and I think some of the same people that made that game is making this game, but they're using a much better computer engine than they had in the 90s. And I've seen some of the videos on it, the quality of the animals, the way they look. It looks promising, so we're hopeful. But we've been disappointed before. When Hunting Simulator come out, we were hopeful about that too. It was a major flop. They made a second one. The Lord only knows why they made a second one. It was a flop too, so so we're hoping that it's going to be good. There goes rod 3 with a mackerel head on it. Old fish heads catching them today. Well, it's like any other product, you know. They advertise it to be the next greatest, latest and greatest, and that's marketing for you. But we're just gonna have to see. That phone is always ringing. That ain't nothing but spam calls. That's all that is. Oh, look at Rod 1. Good night. It's way out there. Come on back here. I couldn't hear it because of that ringing phone. I'd have heard the bait alarm. I got some ground to make up here. Try to keep him away from that corner down there. That's a bad spot for him to get into. Get me broke off right there. Come on up here. This is a big old Wales catfish, folks. This is a good one here. I don't think he's Megalodon, but he's a good one. Come on back over here. Yeah, it was a good game at Cabela's. So nephews had it on PlayStation. I mean on yeah, PlayStation 3. And, here's one that's got a little bit more color to him. That's nice looking. A little red in that one. I think that's the first time I seen one with a little red in it like that. Nephews had that game on PlayStation. Every once in a while I'd have to, my sister-in-law would hit me up to keep those boys, or her and my brother could go out. I'd put them to bed early so I could get on there and play a game. That's terrible, isn't it? Yeah. We're going to go to bed a little earlier tonight. Well, we don't go to bed till 9:30, Uncle Troy. Yeah, well, Uncle Troy's in control tonight. It's 9 o'clock, go. Mm-hmm. Love playing the Cabela's. We thought that's big. Look at it now. That's it compared to what it was then. I remember playing basketball on the Nintendo when it come out. Double dribble. I played that thing till I wore calluses on my hand. And it wasn't nothing compared to what it is now. 2K, you got 360 dunks and all kinds of stuff you can do on that thing. So much more advanced. There was a big catfish tail come up and went down there. Just throw out a little seed here, a little feed. Thanks for subscribing, Emily. We'll be back on Thursday. We do this on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I may be playing a different game, but we'll be back at 1 o'clock on Thursday. Hope you'll join us. Yeah. If you like me, you remember all that stuff. We getting old, Dan. We getting old fast. I thought double dribble was the cream of the crop. Ryan Smith, how are you, sir? Well, we caught a lot of nice fish today, but not Megalodon. We got a little time left. Maybe we'll get one more shot at him. I'd have been shocked if I'd have got on here and got him the first time. But the hunt is definitely on. Yeah. At least it's air conditioning in there. I wish we'd have got a shot at that old big fish today, but I gotta tell you, it would be kind of unceremonious to catch him without Froggy being able to be here. So, maybe we'll get him hooked up on the next attempt at Megalodon. Maybe Froggy will be able to be here. You know, all winter long, all I heard from everybody was, I can't wait till summertime gets here so I can go fishing. I can't wait till summertime gets here. And now it's too doggone hot to fish. It is here. I don't know what it's like up north, but further up north, Virginia and the D.C. area, but it's too hot here. I think it's 100 degrees last night at 10 o'clock still. Well, I'll try to go to bed through the week at 11 o'clock, so I don't leave much fishing time. But when it's 100 degrees at 10 o'clock, you know it got hot. There's that big old fish's tail again. He's teasing me. He's waving at me. I see you standing up there, but I ain't gonna bite your hook. There's my brother Curtis. What's say, my friend? How are you? Eric was in here earlier. Good to see y'all. Or, as I call him, Papa Smurf. Appreciate everybody coming in. Spend a little time on this Tuesday. We will be back on Thursday. Hunter Call of the Wild. I can go over there in a little while and turn on Parker Pursuit channel and watch Richard catch a flathead while I make a thumbnail for Thursday's game and get it going. I had decided we might do a muzzleloader hunt. I think I think we'll do a muzzleloader hunt. NJ Fishing. Hi. How are you? Thanks for coming in. Let's see. We're going to do a muzzleloader hunt in Colorado. That's what we're going to do. That ought to be a lot of fun. One bullet at a time. Have a 50 caliber musket rifle on the game. I think we'll give her a run for her money. You did? What'd you catch? You caught a catfish today? Chris still back there? Hello, Chris. Good for you, buddy. And a pickerel. That's something I've never caught. Sound like you had a pretty good day. Oh yeah, I understand that. I've had those times too. Summertime, I used to fish on that in that crop house down there. I could go down there and catch. I can go down there and catch fish pretty much most of the day. Uh, had a little bitty old uh, small ice spoon that I could go down there and catch bluegill and crappie 4 or 5 inches long all day. But you try to catch, catch anything bigger, yeah, they just wasn't there. I don't care what you used. Sometime in the summertime, I might have be a month before I caught a keeper. That's how poor it could be. Catch a lot of fish, just no size. Now that essential cell moved. Sure did. That's nice. Nice. Yeah, them catfish under 5 good eaters. I don't like to eat one over 5. I think they get a little yellow, a little fat on them. Did I miss Lisa? Hi, Lisa. I got about 3 blocks in this chat that I can see. If it goes by too fast, I miss it. Hope you're feeling better, Lisa. He said his chest is always out. I'm doing fine. I'm doing good. I hope your pain is sort of slowed down. You make Aaron get up and get that coffee and them victuals. If you don't, you call me. I'll get on to him. Well, I'm glad you caught some, because I know what it's like not to catch them. Get frustrated. Well, that may be a good thing, Lisa. That may be a good thing. Keep it off your mind. Oh, good grief, did he really? Ah, no. I tell you what, Lisa, between that, your deal, and him hurting his back, y'all worse shape this handicap is. Good night. It's about time for y'all to catch a break, isn't it? Golly. Well, I hope he gets to feeling better. Mercy. He says he got pinched nerves. I tell you what, after listening to y'all's medical report today, I kind of feel better about myself. Golly. Mercy. Alright, that mackerel head is on again. Sound like if he don't get no better shape, Dan, I might have to go up there in a wheelchair so I can fetch things for him. I tell you what, when I broke my leg a couple of years ago, it's been about 2-3 years ago. I run off curve and of course went over forward and jammed my leg, foot pedal and broke it. Jammed my feet down in there and got them tangled up under the chair. And so anyway, I bruised my toes all up. They's black and blue. I mean, they's really ugly. And I thought the broke leg hurt. But when that foot started healing up and them nerves started getting back to normal, I'd be laying there and that foot I'd have a shooting pain and go through my toes. It was worse than that leg being broke. And it did that for about 2 weeks. And it just happened all of a sudden. Wasn't no warning. It hurt really bad. I know how it feels to get down like that. That's a catfish. Alright. We about 45 seconds out of the 2-hour mark. That's going to be the last fish of the day. We did not catch Mr. Megalodon. The hunt will continue on another stream. And I'll be recording. If I get him, I'll have a video for y'all. I want to thank y'all for coming by, spending a little time with me, and remind you that I'll be back 1 p.m. Central Standard Time on Thursday. Hunter Call of the Wild from Colorado with a muzzleloader. Hope everybody gets to feeling better. And I enjoy seeing y'all. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your friendship. God bless you. And I'll see you Thursday. Be good to each other.